Every Tuesday, I used to wait for two things: a handful of bundi and one Besan ladoo. Not because I was hungry, because it felt special. It was temple prasad, and for a while, it was my favorite sweet in the world. Years later, I learned how to make Portuguese custard tarts, and that got me wondering what would happen if those two memories met? When I was growing up in India, Tuesdays had a rhythm: school, homework, and if I was lucky, a visit to the temple. I still remember standing in line waiting for prasad. Most people probably don't remember what they received. I do. Bundi, besan laddu, sometimes both. I loved them, not because they were fancy, but because they felt rare. You couldn't just walk into the kitchen and ask for one. They arrived with the moment. Funny how certain flavors become attached to memories. Years pass, cities change, countries change, but one bite can take you back instantly. Then I moved to New Zealand, and something unexpected happened. I started cooking, which was surprising because I wasn't exactly known for my kitchen skills. In fact, some of my early cooking attempts were disasters. I once tried cooking lentils without soaking them. That should tell you everything. But eventually, cooking became baking, and baking became curiosity. Every new recipe felt like visiting another country without leaving home. One of those discoveries was the Portuguese custard tart. Crispy pastry, silky custard, dark caramelized spots on top. Somehow simple and impressive at the same time. The first time I saw one, I remember thinking, why would anyone put burnt spots on purpose? Turns out that's exactly what makes them special. Today, instead of choosing between two worlds, I'm pouring from both. The smell of roasted besan is impossible for me to separate from childhood. The moment it hits the pan, I'm not in Christchurch anymore. So I started asking myself, if a Portuguese baker grew up eating Besan laddoos, what might they make? Not a laddu disguised as a tart, and not a tart pretending to be a laddu. Something in between. Something that respects both. That's my favorite part about baking now. Nobody tells you the rules. You get to invent them. The hardest part of making these isn't the custard. It isn't the pastry. It's waiting. Because for the next 15 minutes, there's nothing left to do. Except wonder if the idea in your head is actually going to work. This is the moment every baker knows. The moment where imagination meets reality. There's roasted besan, cardamom, saffron, but underneath it all, it's still a Portuguese custard tart. Oh, that actually works. It's funny, when I was a kid, standing in line for that temple prasad, never imagined that I'll be going to New Zealand and making Portuguese tarts. I definitely never imagined that I'll be combining the two. But maybe that's what baking has done for me. Not just following recipes, connecting places, connecting memories, connecting different versions of ourselves. If you could combine one of your childhood recipes, what would it be?